I'm Anna.
I'm Isabella.
And?
This is Anna and Isabella Do Improv.
Woo!
Woohoo!
We're doing The Herald today.
We're doing a 2-person Herald.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Me too.
We're doing a lot of Heralds because we do the UCB house teams that do Heralds.
Yes, but I haven't done many 2-person Heralds, but sometimes the Herald can feel like an intimidating form because it's so structured. So I think there's something fun about doing it with 2 people.
You've never done a 2-person Herald before?
I think we did one once.
We have.
We've done one.
Well, we did it when we were practicing for something.
The audition.
Yeah. Or also sometimes we'll be like, I'm thinking about this idea that I was gonna pull in my Herald, and then we recreate the scene that we didn't initiate because I'm hesitant to initiate.
I'm a little nervous too.
But that's why it's going to be so great to put ourselves on the spot and have to initiate
exactly.
one, possibly 2.
Yeah.
The Herald, let's describe it.
Okay, so the Herald was invented by Del Close, which everyone always seems to feel is important to say.
I don't know why I don't like it when that happens.
Oh, you like it?
I don't like it.
Oh, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
But I wanted to honor how it gets announced.
It was brought to New York by the UCB4.
Yeah.
So that's Matt Walsh,
Amy Poehler,
Matt Besser,
and Ian Roberts.
And they brought it, and it became the form that it is today.
Which is, there is an opening, which is something where people generate ideas, and there's different kinds of openings, but today we'll be doing a living room, which is we just tell stories back and forth, pretty much. We have a conversation and pull from that.
And then you do 3 scenes off of that opening, so pulling a funny idea from the opening and honing in on why it's funny.
Yes, so that's 3 scenes, and then a group game, which is everyone on the team is involved, and it's usually a little silly, or sometimes it can get abstract.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a break from the other stuff.
Yeah.
And then you do second beats of the first 3 beats. So the thing you found funny in the opening, you do it again in a different place or later in time or under different circumstances.
Yeah.
And you just explore it comedically. Usually you can start a little more heightened because you've already gotten the audience to understand what your point of view is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
ideally.
Yes, hopefully.
Sometimes you're still figuring it out.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just a place to zone, really nailed out in the game.
Yeah.
And then I think everyone gets kind of involved in the second beat. So there's tags and walk-ons, and I'm just now remembering my friends came to see a Herald show, and they were like, "We love that you stuck to that pirate character the whole time."
Yeah, it's part of the form. It's not even a choice you made.
Yeah, I didn't just love the pirate character. I was supposed to do that.
You hear that, Jess and Will? She didn't want to play the pirate.
I didn't want to, but I did.
And then you do another group games, and that's just another kind of break. I don't know.
Then you do third beats.
Little buttons on each game.
Revisiting it for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Sometimes those can they can run into each other.
They can connect, totally. Yeah. That's kind of ideal.
That's ideal. If you're doing that, people seem to think that's a good way to end a Herald.
And I agree with that. So why are you acting like that's a bad thing?
I think
people seem to think it's good to bring the show together. Idiots.
Well, you know what's funny is you never really practice a 3rd beat because it's too hard to get there in practice.
Yeah.
So I am just whatever happens with those, sometimes that's just what happens.
Sometimes my favorite 3rd beats are just little one-liners.
Oh, love.
It's just, we got it.
Yeah.
And we're out. Yeah.
Totally.
I think that's a fun way to end it.
I agree.
But sometimes it's also fun if everybody's at the same, funeral or whatever.
That is ideal when that happens.
Yeah. A lot of idealizing here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Should we just do it?
Let's do it.
So usually we go a little bit like this. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're Anna and Isabella Do Improv, and all we need to get started is a 1-word suggestion.
Dust.
We both have a hard time cleaning sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. Really hard.
But when you clean, it's I feel like it's so fast.
I do it really quickly and I do it really inefficiently.
Yeah.
It really drives my partner crazy.
You're it'll look clean, but if you open a closet or if you take a closer look, you'll see that you've sort of swept stuff under the rug or
literally. Yeah. And what's funny is it's still better than what you do.
Yep, it takes me all day to do 2 dishes, and then I can't do anything else the rest of the day, and then I treat myself to a beer because I was that was hard.
What's a time recently that you've treated yourself to a beer that you were oh yeah.
I deserved it?
Yeah.
I think, let's see. After probably honestly like a long bike ride,
Yes.
when I get some like activity going, and if it's like, especially if it's like all day and it's like I was outside and it's kind of beautiful, it kind of feels like it's like a romantic beer to have where you're like, oh, this is just part of like my European lifestyle where I'm just moving around a lot and I'm not using gas and I'm just out and about.
And this is, of course, a recreational bike ride.
Yeah, I'm not commuting.
But you're not using gas.
I'm not. It does play into it for me. I'm like, this is the life.
I'm in Amsterdam.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I sometimes romanticize those drinks at the end of the day so much. But one thing that never gets old is a Cosmo that hits. Because I'm going to say something crazy.
What?
A Cosmo is just a vodka cranberry. And everybody's acting like it's a cocktail, but it's a mixie. And sometimes when it hits, it's so nice because I feel like I'm getting away with murder because I just ordered a vodka cranberry at a bar, but no one made fun of me.
Yeah. You kind of have a classy drink. It's in a cool glass, right? What kind of glass is it?
It's it's like a triangle top.
Yeah. It's like
Do you know what I'm talking about? Triangle top?
Yeah.
Skinny triangle.
Yeah, skinny it's like a martini. It's like a 60s. I picture like people in the 60s were constantly holding one of those.
The people I'm imagining holding them, always hot.
Yeah.
And always thin as a rail.
They're thin as a rail, but they have those pointy little boobs.
Yes, they have pointy triangle boobs.
They have pointy and like amazing bobs.
Bobs?
Bob haircuts.
Oh, sure.
I
yes.
think so.
A bob, yes.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, dark brown. And bangs.
Yeah.
Bangs
yes.
with their bob.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I picture. And like an orange sweater.
Have you been feeling that I'm sort of agreeing with you, but I don't really agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. And was the orange sweater a test, or do you really feel that way? Because that's crazy. She's not wearing an orange sweater with a Cosmo in the 40s. They don't even make orange.
70s.
I don't even think there's orange fabric at that time. Everything's gray.
That's just because you're watching black and white movies, you freak.
Oh,
what
shut
happened
up.
was
You think I'm watching a black and white movie? You know I hate
you're-
that shit.
You're not watching a black and white movie.
I don't like movies that were made before 2001.
Yeah, it's lucky if you can even get close to. I feel like you don't like movies made a year ago.
Yeah, I don't. I like it new.
Yeah, you'll often be like, should we just watch the #1 movie on Netflix, no matter what it is?
I love doing that. I'm such a fucking consumer. But we've gone long enough. Let's get into the set.
All right.
Hi. I one beer, please. Did you understand me?
Oh yeah, no problem. Can you let me know what beer you want? We're happy to help you out here at Lincoln Hops.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm feeling so. Do you have a Belgian beer?
Yeah, we have 2 Belgian beers. One is the Red Surprise, and the other is the Wheels.
You probably have barely been able to understand me. I probably have an accent at this point. I went on a bike ride before I came here, and I am feeling so European. I didn't use a second of gas my whole bike ride, like a European.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can understand you perfectly. You don't sound
Really?
You don't sound European at all
Okay,
to me.
good. So it hasn't gotten to my vocal cords.
I don't know what
Sorry.
you're talking about.
I know I'm being a little like ridiculous, but I just you know the feeling when you go on a bike ride and you feel European because you haven't used gas. You know I know you know it.
I don't really ride bikes. I can't say I've had this feeling before.
You don't ride bikes?
I can relate to that. You seem to feel proud of yourself for doing something that's not that great. But
I'll say that.
yeah, well, that's great. But in this world, why not be proud of yourself? That's all we got, right?
Okay, yeah. I'll do one red surprise.
Okay. No one's ever actually picked that one, so this
Really?
is good. Yeah, they say it sounds a little like a period. Okay, so
Sorry, I don't mean to make that sound. I'm just a man.
no, I
I don't like
understand.
periods.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
I have to call my husband.
Oh, okay.
Because we're about to have sex because I am now in an open marriage.
What?
I'm a European.
No,
A European.
sir, we are not about to have sex.
We are about to have sex right here on this counter.
No, that's not what Europeans even do. And listen, I don't want to get in between a marriage, okay? I'm not a homewrecker. I do find you attractive, but I don't want to get in the way, and this is just all too weird for me.
Hard to get. How will I get in there?
Well, you won't, because certainly, but not by doing what you're doing. I like a very intellectual type. But anyway, here's your red surprise. If you wouldn't mind, calling your husband after you pay.
I can't make an international call.
Yeah, it's so great to catch up with you and everything.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, just great to be here, and yeah, it's just so fun to like hear what you've been up to and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. I never thought I'd get into, the coloring business.
Yeah. And, I just have to ask, have you been, like, testing me this whole time? Has this been a test?
This?
Yeah. I
Conversation?
I was just,
No.
You asked me a couple questions. I was, at one point, I said I had watched a movie that I, in fact, hadn't had, and I think we're all on this, I haven't seen it, and I think we're all on the same page about that, and yeah, I have to wonder if you have been testing me.
No, I haven't been testing you. That would be crazy. I want to catch up. I want to talk to you. I mean, you are one of the last people that, really spent time with my wife.
Yeah, totally. And it's been so tough after the funeral, and we totally disconnected. But yeah, I was here to, we're here to talk about it and grieve together and, remember and laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not testing you. I believe that you watched a movie, but I mean, it sounds like you didn't. Whatever.
No, and I'm owning up to it. So if you can stop the tests, I'm going to be honest from here on out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't been testing you, but to make this a more comfortable situation, I will say I will stop.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you. So you admit it. You were testing me.
No, I wasn't.
Cool. Glad we're both being honest. But yeah, no need to continue to test me. I will be honest from here on out.
Okay. Well, what are you thinking of getting to drink? I feel like my mojito is getting a little watery.
Yeah.
Like the ice is melting.
Yeah, no, my gin and tonic is super watery, so I say we should just get new drinks.
Let's get a new drink. I'm gonna get a glass of wine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get a beer.
Okay, great.
Nope.
I
will get a margarita. You
okay.
like that one better?
Okay. I'll call over the...
You're gonna think I'm too much of a party girl. You're gonna think I'm too much of a party girl. I see what you're up to. Taking a little litmus test to put together my personality later. Like,
what would that be for? What?
I don't know. I don't know what your sick games are.
I'm not playing a game.
Yeah, you're not playing a game. You're running a freaking test. You're doing like Lumen industry stuff right now.
Is that a Severance reference?
Yeah.
What the hell? Listen, I am meeting with you. I barely even like you. Okay? But you hit me up like 6 times. I wanted to have this conversation. I thought this was interesting.
I hit you up 6 times. I wanted you to know what happened, like what my last moments with your wife was, and I just thought you would be interested. And yeah, I hit you up a few times, and then you come here, and I didn't realize you were such a dingbat that like is so judgmental, who has to like run weird little tests, like I'm a mouse in a lab, just like chopping into my brain. Oh, is he gonna lie? Is she gonna order a weird drink? Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll do one Cosmo.
Okay, great. I got a Cosmo coming up for you.
Cool. And I just hope that it's standard right? Standard recipe.
Yeah. We make Cosmos all the time. It's good to see you, by the way. I know, you're regular, but you haven't been around.
Yeah, I haven't been around. I just, I love to drink nice cocktails. So I'm coming here, and I'm getting a Cosmo, and it's the standard recipe of like having cranberry and vodka, and we're not doing anything too. There's no twists on it, right?
Well, there's one more ingredient in a Cosmo. What is it?
Oh, well, if you don't even know, that's fine. I'll just do the Cosmo.
Just a quick Google search. I always forget. It's something orange.
No, we don't need to get. I don't want to put you out. I don't want to put you out.
Oh, it's not putting me out at all. It's just making a standard drink.
Okay.
Do you want a vodka cranberry? I can also just do that. That's easy.
Okay. yeah, if you could just, I want a vodka cranberry, okay? I don't like all this cosmology shit where the ice cube is bigger than the drink itself. Can you please
There's
just...
no ice in a Cosmo.
Frick.
Frick?
I wanted there to frick. I wanted it to be jungle juice, but I'm settling for a vodka cran. Look, I'm here with very important people. It's a friend group I'm trying to be a part of. And I can't go walking in with a mixed drink, but lady, I cannot be drinking some gross ritzy drink.
Okay.
So just make it a...
You sound really self-conscious about your drink. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't define you. This group of people is probably going to want to be your friend or not based on what you say and how you act. And doing stuff like this is weird.
I've been putting all of my cards on the table with this drink. I'm telling you, I've been a menace in conversation, and I have been acting strange and bizarre. So guess what, lady? The other parts are already gone. All I got is this drink, and I can't... You have to announce it as a Cosmo. And if you
I'm
can...
not announcing it. I've
Well,
never announced a drink once at my bar.
Slip. Here's
This is an old bus ticket.
Here's an old bus ticket.
What am I going to do? It's expired.
There's one more ride left, and if you argue hard enough, you should be able to use it. So, look, you can take
What kind of bribe is this? I have work I have to do with it. I have to explain the bribe to the when I cash it in.
You can go as far as Burbank. And please announce it. This is everything I have on the table. This is everything I'm willing to bribe you with.
You know what?
Please.
One Cosmo.
Make it sound a little fancier.
One Cosmopolitan.
Thank you. Oh. Huh. Got a little pep in my step from the swanky drink. Can you play jazz in the background or something from the 70s, please?
I can't change the music. There's the singer-songwriter has been here for 45 minutes setting up.
Slip.
That's a condom.
You can use it for one sexual thing.
Obviously. Why would I reuse it? One sexual thing.
You can use it for anything sexual that you might not want to do without protection.
What?
And you can use it. Maybe it'll go with maybe you could ride to Burbank. Use it there. Listen, lady.
I don't fuck people in Burbank. Sweep it under the rug.
Sweep it under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. No one will say or think of it again.
If I just sweep it under the rug, then I have a clean apartment.
If I just sweep it under the rug, people will come over and think I'm put together.
If I sweep it under the rug, people will come over and they'll think I'm put together and they'll give me a job.
Just sweep it under the rug. If I sweep it under the rug, I will be a writer on Succession.
If I sweep it under the rug, I will be one of the writers in that mini room of Succession, which is a hard job to get into.
If I sweep it under the rug, then all my pitches will be good, even though I've never thought of an idea outside of a writer's room.
Knock, knock, knock.
No. Sweep, 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 sweep.
I'm the police, and that's a dead body.
Oh, man.
This is an amazing, amazing, amazing date.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been really connecting, and yeah, it's been great.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I feel like we're probably gonna go home together tonight, and I haven't been shaving my armpits for one afternoon. I'm European.
Look, you were so hot. The tension has been so crazy. So I don't know what that means, but I don't really care.
I'm just saying, don't be alarmed if you see a little bit of armpit hair in my armpit, because I went on a bike ride today and I didn't use 1 ounce of gas.
Okay.
So I'm a European queen.
Listen, I don't even think any hair would grow at that point. Cut to Anna at the grocery store. Okay. Yeah, I am Ralph's employee. I don't understand.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for some coconuts. I'd love to grab the stringy stuff on the outside and also some tape or glue.
What?
I'm building armpit hair.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay. You know what? As a Ralph's employee, I can't really
Oh, come on. Just tell me where the hairy coconuts are.
I will tell you. I'm sorry. I'm taken aback because that was very bizarre and you seem very normal on the outside. But okay, yeah, the coconuts.
What were you going to say?
What? I just meant you seem like someone who wouldn't ask that question. You are put together.
I will. Yeah, I am put together. I'm from Connecticut until I went on a bike ride today and I didn't use an ounce of goddamn gas. And now I'm a European queen. So help me get some coconut hair to glue onto my armpit.
Okay, it's cut to Anna at work the next day. Oh, you're a little late. We need to talk about your slideshow. There are major changes that need to happen before the presentation later today. So if we could let's just jump right into it.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to make the presentation. It's on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing a German schedule now.
What does that mean?
Fridays are off.
I don't even think that's true.
It's a 4-day. Yes, it is true.
I don't think it is.
It is true.
You sound very confident about that.
My dad works for a German company.
So his company does Fridays off?
No, it doesn't because he's based in America, but the Germans take Friday off. He complains about it all the time. He says they always leave work early on Fridays, and it's so annoying.
What the heck are those strings falling from your armpits?
Excuse me, that's assault. That's my hair.
How is that assault?
It's verbal abuse.
Okay,
That's not very European. Yeah, we can play whatever game you want to play. I'm happy to play tractor.
Yeah. Can we play tractor?
Sure.
Do you mind?
I'm gonna be this little yellow tractor, and I'm going along the thing. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
You could be the crossing guard.
The crossing guard? Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you say that?
Oh, just because it's the next. Because I'm gonna get to this crosswalk.
Okay.
Beep, beep.
I can tell you don't respect me.
What?
If I don't make a stand right now, you're not going to respect me. So I'm going to take a stand. Yeah, no, I'm not being the stupid crossing guard, even though it's the character I relate to the most and can play the most accurately, because I do care about who crosses the street and when, and I'm very into safety. But guess what? I'm not going to fall for this freaking test, bro. Okay?
I'm not testing you. I just wanted to play together.
Listen, all right, I'm down to play. Of course I am. And yeah, like,
Okay. I can be the crossing guard if you want.
Really? Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hey, stop the car.
Okay. I'm stopping.
What business do you have in this town?
Well, I repair stoplights, and I go from town to town and I repair them.
Oh, okay. Then you can come through. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That sneeze was a freaking test.
Huh?
I bet that sneeze was a test.
No, I'm allergic to grass.
It's a test to see if I'm a caring guy, and I am. Listen.
I'm not testing you. I'm a kid trying to play with another kid.
And I'm a kid that's like literally 2 years older, and I know it's already a little weird for me to be playing with a kid in second grade.
Well, your mom set up the play date.
Yeah, because I begged for it. And listen, I'm not going to let a second grader push me around with these weird little tests, okay?
I'm not testing you. I don't even have that kind of capability. I don't even know what critical thinking is. I just want to play.
That's why I wanted to hang out with the kid 2 years younger than me, because I said there's no way that little snot nose is smart enough to put one over on me. But here I am, getting freaking tested left and right. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I'm not a snot nose. I have allergies.
Oh, my God, I'm a monster. I'm sorry. And trying not to be tested, I've become something worse than I ever wanted to be.
What's that?
A bully. I'm so paranoid.
Mom, he fell for it.
No!
Ricky, tell them that amazing story that you were saying earlier about finding the quarter.
Yeah.
Ricky's so funny. You guys are gonna love him.
You guys are gonna love this story. Yeah. Hang on, just take a sip. So yeah, I was on someone's couch and I like reached under because I had like dropped my
Ricky. Get through the story.
I'm falling apart, dude. I'm falling apart. No one commented on the Cosmo I was drinking, and now I just got super thrown off.
Dude, the Cosmo's great. Just tell the story, man.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Okay. I'm just like, whoa. I want people to think I'm cool in this new friend group. So, yeah.
Dude, everybody thinks you're cool. Just tell the story and stop talking about your drink.
Okay. I'm not talking about it. I'm just okay. Yeah. So anyway, sorry about that technical difficulties, guys.
You couldn't even say difficulty, right? You're breaking down, bud. Hey, look at me.
Yeah. What?
They're gonna love you. You're one of my best rock climbing friends. These are my best business friends. This is gonna work.
It's just worlds colliding, dude.
It's awesome.
I climb rock. I don't make deal.
That it's totally fine. A lot of these guys rock climb too. They just go to the vertical gym down the street.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
gonna relax. Putting on airs.
Dude, it's always so funny when you find stuff in people's couch. I found a remote one time.
A remote?
Yeah.
That is something you'd normally find in the couch. Yeah, that's an awesome story. Yeah. You probably don't even use the remote on a TV because you probably have all this like voice activated stuff like connecting to your phone, or like you probably like have some kind of touch screen because you're so out of my tax bracket. This is a Cosmo, by the way. Real grown-up cocktail.
Hey, man.
What?
We just said to stop talking about the drink.
I know.
You just, please, don't. Now you're kind of embarrassing me, man.
What?
Just, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to set this up. I'm going to set up a conversation
Okay.
between you and Nick, okay?
Okay.
And just, all you have to do is not bring up the drink.
Okay.
Nick. Dude, I totally forgot to tell you. You're like a massive Wayne's World head, right?
I love Wayne's World. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's so I remember you telling me. Didn't you meet the actor once?
Yeah. I met Mike Myers, and it was really cool. We were like, I saw him at Fred 60.
Oh, I love that place.
Oh, you do? You do? I would have thought you wouldn't be caught dead in there. Yeah. I saw him at Fred 62, and it was like he was awesome. Yeah. He kept saying like, dude, what is that, a Cosmo? And I said, yeah. It's a Cosmo.
Fred 62 only serves beer and wine. It's one of the reasons I don't like it that much.
They were doing Cosmo Day. No, I knew you would never get caught dead in there. They were doing Cosmo Day. They were doing $1 Cosmo Day, even though it was.
Let's make it with a sake or something, because I know they don't have a hard liquor license.
Yeah, they did. Okay, yeah, they did do it with a sake. But they gave me a real one, and they said, I'm risking my job for that, but I cannot imagine you without a Cosmo in your hand. And they said, you just talked to Mike Myers. That conversation went amazing. I've never seen someone approach a celebrity and that it went so well. And you deserve a Cosmo, another one, because I had a Cosmo when I walked up to Mike Myers, because that's what we talked about. So anyway, back to my quarter story. I never quite finished it. I reached under the couch and got a quarter, which I needed.
Oh.
For the bus, because I lost my ticket. Because I gave it to the lady because she...
What lady?
I'm going to stop talking. Woo.
Woohoo!
I've got a lasso.
And a dairy dessert.
That's right. She's got a banana cream pie and I got a lasso.
Come on down to Banana Cream Pies for us at 77th and 16th Street.
Where we do restaurants the Western way.
That's right. What kind of things do you like? Roast beef sandwich?
We got it.
Coffee?
We got it.
Pineapple?
We got it. And it's all served up the Western way. Now watch us as we interact with a customer at our store.
Hi. Yeah, I'd like a lime soda.
Okay. Do you mean a Sprite?
Yes. Yeah, I meant a Sprite.
Okay, well, here you go. I'm reaching in the fridge, and I'm giving it to you, and you might wonder where the Western way comes in, and that is, hooey, whoosh. I'm lassoing him. He can enjoy the Sprite the Western way.
Stop it, I can't breathe.
Drink the Sprite.
I can't.
Drink the Sprite.
I'm not cattle.
You can't. You are. You are at our restaurant at 77th and First.
Let me die. Tighten it or loosen it.
I like it just in the middle because that's the Western way. Life was hard and life was brutal. Oh, shoot, hey, I see you got a flat tire, and I know we're friends, and I just saw you on the side of the road, so why don't you just throw
I
that?
shoot you in the fucking face.
What the heck?
I'm using gas. I'm an American.
Whoa. Whoa, dude, leave me alone.
I'm Detective Lickerschmidt,
Okay.
and I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Where were you on February 12th?
Where was I?
Yeah.
I was at an arcade.
What were you doing?
What are you trying to do, man? Just ask me if I murdered the guy or not. This is ridiculous. Don't try to gather notes of my personality so you can lambaste me in the courtroom, dude.
The last thing I care about is your personality. All I care about is where you were and what you did.
I'm not gonna be manipulated again. Okay.
I'm not even manipulating you. I'm asking you straight up. Introducing the next president of the United States of America, Isabella Floppe.
Hello, folks, and hello, America. Yes. Thank you so much for electing me. It was so great to be elected, and I think you'll find that I'm bringing a little bit of class back to the White House.
Don't say cocktail or Cosmo, but mostly the Cosmo thing.
That's my political strategist, who is, at this point, very vocal, because I've been doing this thing where I try to make myself sound cool by drinking a cocktail. And folks, that is not what I'm here to do today.
Oh, thank God.
I am here to connect with you as Americans via cocktails.
That's what you just said you weren't doing.
I have an amazing story about a quarter.
No! That was a two-person Herald. Hard to do.
It's hard. It's hard to do.
Fun.
And it's hard to remember what scenes are what.
I know. We kind of did the thing of nailing down the game in the second beat, but all of the third beats could have been second beats. Not to get too in the weeds of improv analyzing, but
they didn't connect, which would have been good. But they could have.
Yeah. I did make a big fuss about how it was like, what, you don't like it when they don't connect? Yeah. Yeah, like the third beats, if those had been the second beats, though, that would have been, we could have explored more.
That's true.
Right? Like cocktail guy being the president, like higher stakes.
That's true. We did do like a little bit of like, here's where we left off.
Yeah. But with that one, I really did want to just see this guy interact with the group, because there's something about not mentioning something that I feel like we both think is funny.
I agree.
To be like, don't bring up my...
And to me, that's a higher stakes situation than being the president.
You have social anxiety, so that makes sense. I don't know if you do.
Passing policy, easy. Anyway. Thanks for listening. Like, rate, subscribe, comment.
And we have to legally say, don't do any of this kind of stuff in any kind of auditions.
Yeah, don't do that.
This, you should not take seriously.
Yep. This is just for
fun.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.